Hello everyone, I'm Tatiana with Tatiana's Blankets. Welcome to my channel. In my previous video I showed you how I crochet these squares. In this video I'm going to show you how I joined the squares and how I crochet border for my blanket. For the tutorial in this video I'm going to use these 4 squares. I showed them to you in my last video. The same pattern, just slightly different color. I used one green round and 2 whites on these squares, and 2 green and 1 white in these squares. And these squares not finished yet. I still need to crochet some of these squares to complete the blanket, but I'm going to use these 4 squares right now for my tutorial. Let me put everything aside, bring my camera closer, and we will start our tutorial. For my tutorial I'm going to use these 4 squares and these 2 balls of yarn, the same yarn that I used for my blanket. This is Hobby Lobby yarn. I love this yarn. This is fire red and this is jelly bean colors, and I'm also going to use a hook 5.5 millimeters, the same hook that I used for my blanket. I'm going to start my tutorial with this square, so I am going to put these 3 squares aside for now, and I'm going to start with this square, but let me bring my camera closer and we will start our tutorial. Let's start. We are going to start with this corner. So insert your hook into this space, grab the yarn, pull the yarn and chain 1. This is our first single stitch. I'm just going to hold this yarn in my hand for now. I don't do any slip stitches. I don't want to have those extra knots here. It's easier to sew in this, and at least this is how I do. Chain 2, 1, 2, single stitch into the same space. Now what we're going to do, we are going to crochet chain 1 and single stitch into each second space, into each second loop. We start, so we crochet our single stitch. Now chain 1 and single stitch into each second loop, second space. This is one space, this is second space, this is one loop, this is second loop. So into each second space, single stitch, chain 1, 1, 2, single stitch, chain 1, 1, 2, single stitch, chain 1, and let's crochet till this end and we will meet here. We approached our corner, so I crochet my single stitch. Now chain 1 and next single stitch into the space on the corner, single stitch on the corner. We crochet 2, chain 2, 1, 2, single stitch into the corner again, and now the same thing on this side, the same thing that we crochet on this side. So chain 1 and single stitch into second space. Just don't miss this space. We count it as space 1, 1, 2, single stitch, chain 1, 1, 2, single stitch, and until this corner, and we will meet at this corner. I crocheted 1 single stitch in a corner. Now chain 2, 1, 2, and now we want to get our second square and start attaching second square. So what we do, single stitch into this space, into this corner, single stitch. Now pull this stitch a little bit, get your hook and insert into this space between 2 single stitches under this chain 1. Insert your hook, grab this loop and pull through this space, chain 1. Now insert your hook into second space, so don't miss this space, 1, 2, and pull up the loop, chain 1. So basically single stitch, we're crocheting single stitch. Pull this loop little bit, go into next space, grab this loop, bring it up, single stitch, chain 1. Now into second space, single stitch, pull this little bit, go into next space, get this loop, pull it up, chain 1, and let's continue till these 2 corners. We will need to join these 2 squares and we will meet here. I crocheted 1 single stitch into the corner. Now pull this loop little bit, insert your hook into this corner, grab this loop, bring it up, chain 1 and chain 1, because we need to do chain 2 on a corner. Now single stitch into the corner, chain 1 and single stitch into second space, 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2, single stitch into second space, chain 1, single stitch into second space. And now let's finish crocheting this side, this corner. You already know how to crochet this side, and we will meet at this corner. Here at this corner I crocheted 1 single stitch. Now chain 2, 1 more single stitch into the same corner, and now the same thing that we did here and here. So this side the same thing. Chain 1, single stitch into second space, chain 1, single stitch into the second space. Let's crochet till here and we will meet here. We are at the next corner. So how we crochet this spot? I crochet 1 single, chain 1, 1 single into the corner. Now chain 1, go to this space, pull up the loop and crochet slip stitch. Now chain 1, single stitch into the corner, chain 1 and a single stitch into second space, 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2, single into second space, and continue until this corner. We are at the next corner, so I crochet single, one single into the corner. Now chain 2, turn, and now we need to attach our next square. So let's attach this square. It's going to be the same thing that was here when we attached these two squares. So the same thing will be here. Let's do it. Let's start it together. So I crochet 2, chain 2. Now insert your hook into this corner and chain 1. Pull this stitch little bit and go inside of this space, grab this loop, pull it up, chain 1. Now chain 1, single stitch into second space, 1, 2, second space, single stitch. Pull this loop a little bit and go into this space, grab the loop, pull it up, chain 1. Now single stitch into second, 1, 2, second space. So let's continue until this spot, and we will meet at this spot. We are at the next corner. I crocheted one single stitch into this corner. Now what we need to do, pull the stitch little bit and go inside of this corner, grab this loop and pull up the loop, chain 1, and now chain 1 again, because we need to have chain 2 on a corner. And now do the same things that we did here and here. So we crochet chain. Now we need to crochet one more single stitch into the corner, chain 1, single stitch into the second space, chain 1, 1 stitch into the second space, and let's crochet till to this corner, and we will meet at this corner. We are at the next corner, and I crocheted one single stitch. Now chain 2, let's turn, and we need to attach next square. So what we do, single stitch into the corner. Now pull this little bit, go to this space, grab the loop, pull up the loop, chain 1, single stitch into the second space, go to this space, grab the loop, pull it up, chain 1, single stitch into the second space, and continue until this spot, and we will meet here. We are at this corner, and we need to attach this corner to this corner and this corner to this corner. So what we do, single stitch in the corner. Now pull this little bit, go inside of this corner, inside of this space on the corner, grab this loop and pull it loop up and chain 1. Now we want to attach to this corner, to this square, to this corner. Pull this little bit. Insert your hook into this space on the corner. Grab this loop, pull it up, and chain 1. Now single stitch into this corner. Single stitch. Now pull it little bit and go to this space, insert your hook into this space, grab this loop, bring it up, chain 1. Now single stitch into second space, 1, 2, second space, chain, single stitch. Now go to this space, grab the loop, pull it up, chain 1. And let's continue attaching these 2 squares, and we will meet at these corners. I'm at the corner and I crochet single stitch into the corner. Now pull this little bit and go into insert your hook into this space on the corner, grab this loop, pull it up, chain 1, and now one more time chain 1, because we need to have chain 2 on the corner. Single stitch into the same corner, and we crochet exactly the same thing, this side corner and this side, and we will meet at this spot. We're at this spot, and it's the same things that we had here when we were connecting these 2 squares. So what we do, let's remind us what we did there. A single stitch into a corner, chain 1. Now go to this, it's very little space, but you can see it. You see this little space, pull up the loop and crochet slip stitch. Now chain 1, single stitch into the corner, chain 1, single stitch into the second space, 1, 2, single stitch, chain 1, 1, 2, single stitch into the second space, and let's crochet this side corner and this side until this corner where we started. This spot is going to be exactly the same as this spot. So let's finish our crocheting and we will meet at this corner. We are at this corner and I crocheted one single and chain 1, and now we need to attach to this corner. So go to the second loop from the bottom. So this is our first loop, this is second. Insert your hook to the second loop, grab the yarn, pull up the loop and do slip stitch. Now what we do, we want to do one more slip stitch, go to inside this corner, do one more slip stitch and start crocheting our second round, which is going to be half double stitches. Chain 2, 1, 2, 1 half double into the corner, chain 2, 1, 2, 2 half doubles into the corner, 1, 2, now into each space between two singles, into each space, we need to crochet 2 half doubles. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's crochet until this spot and we will meet here. We're at this spot where are two corners connected, and you can see that this middle spot, this middle line kind like pulled inside, and we want to get it straight. So what we do, I need to crochet 2 stitches into this corner, 2 stitches into this corner. The first stitch I'm going to crochet half double, and the second stitch is double stitch. This corner I crochet 1 double stitch and 1 half double stitch, and now continue crocheting 2 half double stitches into each space between 2 single stitches. Okay, let's see what we got. You see, these 2 double stitches helped us to get this line straight. Just want to remind you that on each corner we need to crochet 2 half doubles, chain 2 half doubles, and on each spots, this and these spots, we need to crochet in like in the middle 2 double stitches, and this. And let's finish crocheting this round, and we will meet at this spot. I finished crocheting this round with half double stitches. Now let's connect it. So go to the second loop from the bottom, 1, 2, insert your hook, grab this yarn, pull up the loop and pull through this one loop. So now we can cut this yarn and pull this end. Okay, let's sew in this end. Go under this loop, go inside to this loop. Don't pull too strong, because we want to have these spaces available for our next row. Okay, turn. I want to use this spot to sew in the ends. So 1 and 2. I'm going to do just 2 times, because I'm going to use the same spot to sew in this end, and this end I will do 3 times. So, and for the first one is okay to do just 2 times. So cut, and this, you see, I like to have it like this, like without any extra loops and extra knots, because it's easier to sew in this end. So we have 2 legs here for this loop, only 1 leg on this side. So we want to do the second second loop, second leg for this loop. Okay, second leg for this loop, and so in and do 3 times. 1, 2. I'm sorry if you hearing noise from if you hear the noise, it's from the outside. Okay, and 3, and we finished our double half double stitches border. For the border of my blanket, I crochet one more round of crab stitches, and I'll show you how I did it. But you can use any border that you like. There are a lot beautiful, gorgeous borders on YouTube. You can find on YouTube. But I like to do simple borders for my blankets. I always crochet borders, but I like to have them like very simple. So let me show you how I crochet a crab stitch around my blanket. Just let me bring my camera closer and I'll show you how I did it. Let's start crocheting a crab stitch. I'm going to start close to the corner, so I'll show you how I crochet crab stitch on a side and on a corner. So grab the yarn, insert your hook into a space, pull up the loop and chain 2. 1, 2. So this piece of yarn will just stay like that, and we continue crocheting our crab stitches. So insert your hook on this next space on the right side, grab the yarn, pull up the loop, pull through 2, insert your hook into next space on your right side, grab the yarn, pull up the loop, pull through 2, and we're doing the same thing into next spaces until we approach our corner. And okay, one more stitch and we are next to our corner. So in the corner, let me grab another hook. I don't crochet stitches, crab stitches into this big space. I crochet crab stitches, one stitch into this small space, into this small space, and another crab stitch into this small space. You see this? This small space. Let's crochet. Insert your hook into this small space, grab the yarn, pull up the loop, pull through 2. Insert your hook into next small space, grab the yarn, pull up the yarn, and pull through 2. And now we're crocheting the same stitches on this side, the same like we crocheted on this side. So insert your hook into next stitch, insert your hook into next space, grab the yarn, pull up the loop, pull through 2. Insert your hook into next space, grab the yarn, pull up the loop, pull through 2. And we continue crocheting around our square, and we will meet at this spot where we started. We are at the end of the row, and we crochet through all our spaces. So we want to connect these two sides. What we do? Let's pull this stitch. This was our very first stitch. Pull this like this. you see what I do? Pull this like this and pull it like this. So we got our very first perfect stitch, our crab stitch. Now we want to crochet, so we got this very first stitch, very first space empty. Now we want to crochet our last stitch into this space, and we got our last crab stitch. Now we want to go to this space, grab the yarn, pull through 2, and now we can cut it and pull through 2. So in this case we got all our stitches. Okay, 1 second, let's pull this little bit. We got our all our bumpy stitches. Now we want to sew in these ends. Let's grab our needle and we want to sew in this end into this side, into our stitches on the right side. Just pull it and the third time cut, and this side we want to sew into this space. So let's go here. Can you see? Here. And here. So let's just grab it one more time, just kind of like bring it together. Yeah, I think now it's good. Oops, okay. Okay, now we got all our bumps on this side, and we got our corner, and our crab stitches are done. Let's look one more time at my blanket. So this blanket is finished, and this one, little ones that we just used for our tutorial, and I need to make more these squares to finish this blanket. And when this blanket will be done, I'll show you, but it will be separate video. I'll show you this my blanket. And right now I am going to end this video. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos and my blankets, please subscribe, give me thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.